So we're going to look at relationships in two different podcasts. This is part one on the family relationships. So what is the family? Some of the key questions that you'd need to know and ask yourself would be: how many people make up the family? What is the percentage of the household that represents the family? Is your definition grounded on the contemporary British society? Does it include families from different cultures and times? Does this definition fit your current/past situation? If not, do you consider yourself part of the family? How have you developed your ideas about the family? What is not a family? And what is the purpose of a family? So what is a family? The earliest and most sustained form of society contact for the child, beliefs and values of the society/community are filtered through the parents. Parents' interpretation influenced by personalities, religion, education and gender. Also families, along with their peers and teachers, are agents of socialization. They teach standards, rules and values, obviously, providing role models, making attributions about the child and creating just the environment for the child. So family as a system. Socialization is the mutual purpose. The child and the parent shape each other's behaviour. It's also been said families represent the complex system. Members are interdependent but tend towards having boundaries and rules. Families' functions influenced by culture, social and historical settings. Families are not static. Every family member changes over time. So the von Brunner family system, the microsystem, the context in which the child lives in, they interact with people and institutions closest to them. The mesosystem is the interrelations among the different parts of the microsystem. Ecosystem would be the collection of the settings, example the parents' work that impose on the child's development but in which the child does not play a direct role. The macro system that represents the values, beliefs and laws of society and culture, and the chronosystem is the time-based dimensions that can alter the operations of all other systems in the model. So the next slide is just a graph that is very important, you should really look at and maybe copy down. Systems within the families. There's the marital system, the parent-child system, the cooperative system, also the sibling system and the family unit system. So the marital subsystem, when parents are mutually supportive, they're involved with and the support of the children. Conflict between partners has negative effects on children and the partners. Indirect effects alters the children's rearing practice. Also the parents with marital conflicts, parenting style equals cold, unresponsive, angry, lacking in structure and setting limits. Direct effects on conflict on children. Children are witness to arguments and fights between the parents. The parent-child subsystem. How many parents socialize children. Attachments, reinforcements, modelling. Dimensions of the parent's behaviour. Emotional, when the parents are warm, loving to the child and the fear of losing this. Control. The goal of socialization is for a child to control own behaviour early on, so the parents exert control over children. So the parent-child subsystem parenting styles. What is important to socialization is the contribution of dimensions of parenting, just the emotional and the control, rather than dimensions of themselves. So the co-parenting subsystem, form of co-parenting, CP for short, presents in a family impact on the child's development. Warm, cooperative, solid, equals sort of family harmony. Hostile, competitive, sort of creates an aggressive side to the child. Gatekeeping, one parent limits control, other participation. An example would be the mother believing that the women are more biologically fit for parenting, so understanding the limits to the father's participation. So the sibling subsystem, just the number, the gender, spacing, the relations among the siblings affects the functioning of the family. Siblings learn from one another. So 70% of children actually get homework help from their siblings. The younger sibling watches, follows, imitates the older sibling. Siblings support one another. Socially isolated children experience less adjustment problems when their positive relationships with their siblings. So the family unit subsystem. Family units have style of responding to events, climates, boundaries, stories and rituals. Stories emphasizing closeness, assurance, play equals turn taking exchange with the children. Stories emphasizing achievements, neglect, less engaged and more intrusive and directive with the children. Children with families with defined rituals like holidays, dinner dates are less likely to become an alcoholic. That's a quote from Face in 2006. The next graph on the slide is definitely one to jot down in your notebook. Just sort of gives you an outlook of the family system. Okay, why study the family? To understand the influence of birth order, the parents' education, the culture, the family structure on the physical, social, emotional, and also mental development of the child. To understand the current behaviour, you must understand the family script and narrative. To change behaviour of the child, must change the family, okay? And that's the end of part 1.